There we go.
Oh, got it.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad. How about you?
Good, good, good. Have you seen some of the other interviews?
Yeah, I've seen a couple on your IG Lives and on your YouTube channel.
Okay. So that's basically the same format.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you're at in this barbecue world.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm originally from Western New York, Buffalo, the Buffalo area. I'm down in Florida now, since moved, but originally from that area. In the barbecue world, man, I'm a backyard barbecuer, backyard smoker. I've moved
Nice.
around the country a lot for work, so a lot of what I do, a lot of apartment complexes, they're not very open flame. They're not big fans of that. So a lot of what I do is on the electric smoker. I know, there's a lot of stick burners and everything out there. I have used stick burners before, prior to when I started to move, but trying to be in compliance with where I am now. Fortunate enough I do have a Poman trash can style cooker. It's very similar to a barrel cooker, but a lot of what I do is on electric smokers. But yeah, I'm a backyard cooker. I grew up a hunter, so I love different types of game meat and everything like that. So I love to try new things and throw those kinds of things on my smoker.
Okay. So when you say electric smoker, you mean like the Masterbuilt style electric smokers, stuff like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay. So, so what got you started cooking barbecue?
Well, again, grew up a hunter, so at a young age, one of the first things I ever tried was deer. So we'd go out and hunt, and being from New York, we have a hunting camp, and it's cold, it's snowy, and we would dress deer and all the different cuts, and we would leave it right on the front porch in the snow. So ever since then, I think the first cut I tried was actually a liver, and ever since then it was all downhill from there. One of my favorite foods is liver and onions. So it just opened up this whole new thing for me, and I love to try different parts of the animals. I'm a firm believer in never letting animal go to waste, and so I always want to try it, and I always want to smoke it. I always want to put it in the smoker. So any different types of cuts, it just interests me. And whenever I'm in a store, at a market, and I see something different, I'm like, oh, I just want to buy it. I'm an impulse buyer. I want to put it in my freezer. I want to try something new with it. And that's what's kind of gotten me into the smoking thing. It's been about 4 years now since I've been able to do it regularly. So very, very new at it. I am not a professional by any means. I do not tout myself as a professional. I see a lot of people doing amazing things, competitions, everything like that. And right off the bat, I'll admit I'm not on that level, but I do have a passion for it. It's something I really love to do. It's definitely one of my hobbies. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now.
Okay. See, that's a whole other side of the world I've never been exposed to. Born and raised here in California.
Yeah.
Pretty much in the city.
Sure.
I mean, I do some fishing. That's about it. Outside of fishing, just wasn't. We were always out riding dirt bikes.
Yeah. Understandable. Absolutely.
We didn't go hunting much, so I could respect the whole game thing. One of the guys I interviewed yesterday was talking about the same thing,
Yeah.
Smoking game and stuff like that. So let's say you didn't have the restrictions you had, and somebody gave you a blank check and said, hey, go go buy 3 grills, 3 smokers, 3 whatever.
Sure.
What would you go out and purchase, and kind of give us some details why you would purchase those?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I think I would probably do different types of grills. So one grill that really has just stuck out to me, just in general research and just kind of seeing what's out there, Grilla Grills. I don't know if you've seen those pellet grills. Those things are tanks, and I've seen nothing but good reviews and amazing turnouts from food from those Grilla Grills, those pellet grills. I would definitely invest in one of those, and if given the opportunity, when I'm not in a apartment and quadruplex style place and I can have more grills than what I have right now, I would probably get one of those right off of the bat. They seem like their customer service too. That's a big thing. That looks really awesome. I also really like, I know it's not probably one of the higher end, but Char Griller Grills, I mean, they have this really cool, the Char Griller team, and they have a lot of people ambassadors that stand by their products, and those offset
Who's
smokers,
that?
again, the Char Griller.
Okay.
They just really seem like, and again, from someone who doesn't use all those other types of grills regularly, just using what other people give good feedback on. The offset grillers, again, with money, I'm not a big money person, but I would probably get one of those just because of what people have to say about them. I know there's probably, again, I'll admit I don't know the most about it. There's probably tons of other options out there that you can spend good money on, but people seem to stand by their products, and they look like some solid smokers.
Okay. Did you name 2 or 3 there?
Yeah,
I'm getting a little bit of lag.
Oh, sorry.
You said the Gorilla Grill, and then I heard the Char Grill.
Yeah, the Char Grill offset smoker.
Right.
Those are the 2.
I didn't hear the third one. Okay.
Yeah, the third. Yeah, no, for sure. The third one, I feel like the Yoders are really highly touted. And again, for me, as someone who's just kind of the normal Joe, a lot of people now it's a lot of review based. People like to hear what other people have to say about it and see it. I see some good stuff from Yoder, and they seem to be highly touted. I would definitely look into one of their units as well.
Right. So one of my pellet smokers is actually ran by the Gorilla Grill's Alpha controller.
Yeah.
I didn't like the controller that came with it, with the pellet smoker I have. So
yep.
I did a bunch of research on controllers and found the Gorilla Grill's controller has it's got basically a switch on it, so you could switch it from PID mode to more of an algorithm mode, and I really like that idea. So I purchased the controller, took the controller out of my Myron Mixon Bark 3600, which is a pretty expensive grill to have to do this with.
Sure.
I like the size of it. I like the way it smokes because it's got a natural downdraft system in the hood. So I kind of took a shot. I just figured, well, it's either going to work or it's not. And it worked excellent. I mean, it works excellent. So I did a little bit of communication with Mark Graham, the Gorilla Grill's CEO guy. And he's a really nice guy, and they really stand behind their product. So, yeah, I'm sure their grills are built, to last and go to distance, just like a lot of these companies are these days,
Yeah, absolutely. They see those grills. They just look like it looks like a tank, man. I mean, really, it looks like. And again, and that's just from me, a normal person, just looking at it, and it looks like that they, again, like you said, really stand behind their products. They always put out any type of videos. They're showing you how to use their products, and they're showing that they really do stand behind them. And they look really cool, and they do have a good price tag on them for but they seem like they're still it's in a good range, even for, any person who's just trying to look to get into smoking in the pellet smokers as well, too.
Yeah. And then I've had a Yoder also. I've had the Yoder 1500. It's a big grill. It's very impressive, sight-wise. Big. It has presence,
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, the amount of cooking space on that grill, for the size of that grill, it wasn't enough for me.
Sure.
Because it's a big grill. I would expect more cooking space, and so I had it for a few months, and then I got rid of it and bought my pits and spits. But the time I had it, it always performed very well. Like I said, it's built like a tank.
Yeah.
That grill, it's got presence. So if you're going to be out somewhere cooking, it's a really eye catcher,
Absolutely.
And then the only kind of bad thing was the thing is hungry, man. That thing chews through pellets.
Yeah.
The big 1500, is hungry. Like, I had to develop a custom hopper extension just for I could get through a night of sleep while I do briskets,
While it goes through, yep.
I had somebody built me a custom hopper extension for it because,
oh, nice.
Man, that thing probably chews through at least 2 pounds an hour, if not, 2.5, which is at 225, most pellet grills, even the bigger ones, like my pits and spits, it's still burning maybe a pound and a half at the most.
Yeah.
But that thing just consistently chew through pellets, man.
Just eats through it.
Yeah. I mean, it put out good flavor and all that. I never had any issues with that, but it was a hungry grill.
You got to keep on top of that. Make sure you're in a good spot when you're letting it run. And no, I got you for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, I use these things for catering most of the time, and I was looking at that for the Maverick 2000, so I get 500 more square inches. All the shelves pull out in the Maverick, so it was just a little bit better, but it was just a better
I gotcha.
catering style smoker for myself.
Yeah,
but
no, it makes more sense for what you're trying to.
As far as how that grill is built, I mean, just like a tank.
Yeah.
I have their flat top grill. It's called a Yoder flat top 24 by 48, And again, that thing is built like a tank. It's a charcoal cooker. It handles a lot of food. Just had a Santa Maria built for it. So Yoder makes some outstanding, very heavy duty equipment.
Machines, for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
I'm really impressed. I got to hear an interview that somebody did with Yoder, one of the main guys from Yoder, one of their cooks. And the interview explained a lot about Yoder and their mentality and how customizable they are. Usually you see the Yoders and you think, they're not very customizable. Just because they're built so well, you think that, the company wouldn't be very apt to letting you change things. But after hearing this interview, you learn that the company is actually very apt to letting you customize that smoker.
Yeah.
Even in some of the design features, which again you wouldn't expect from a company like that. So props to them for being a great company that listens to their customers and what their customers want and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you like? What's your favorite thing to cook for yourself?
Well, I'm from Buffalo, so I got to go with the chicken wings. I mean, I know that's probably a really basic answer, but man, you just can't beat some good chicken wings. Seriously.
So what's kind of your method with that?
So I brine them overnight. If you brine them in pickle juice, really, really good. If you brine them in pickle juice overnight, put them in the smoker, 225, some cherry wood, a couple hours. You have to char them after. The wings aren't good unless they're crispy. And I know a lot of people, if you put them in your smoker, sometimes people complain that chicken, turkey, anything, the skin is just like rubbery, but you gotta crisp them after. And I've seen actually a lot of people put them in an air fryer, which is, hey, that's one way to do it. I definitely got to finish them off on the grill. Again, being from Buffalo, I love them hot. I like spicy wings, also like barbecue. So that's the way to do it. Just mop them with sauce towards the end of the cook, and then put them on the grill, char them, and then put them in sauce again. And that's the way to do it. So for me, at least.
And then I got to ask, ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese all day. Ranch is not a thing.
Thank you.
I have to say.
Thank you.
And again, that might just be the Buffalo talking to me, but ranch, no, he's 100%.
Look, I'm from Cali, okay, and even I know blue cheese is what to do. So,
blue cheese is one of my favorites. Not even just the dressing, like just a brick of blue cheese. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Right. So I got to ask this too. So, Buffalo Bills, New York Giants,
nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, hands down. There's nothing like, you go to Orchard Park on a Sunday. I mean, people are there Friday before games. It's different. The stadium is in Orchard Park. It's south of Buffalo. It's not in the city where a lot of NFL stadiums are like downtown. So there's not a lot of good options for tailgating. But Orchard Park, you have the stadium, and it's just surrounded by fields and parking lots and homes. People rent out their front yards to go tailgate, and it's really special. You get there before the sun comes up, and you're ready to go. You get a couple some apple juices in you before 10 a.m. and you're ready to go for that 1 p.m. start. And it's something special. There's nothing like a good Buffalo Bills tailgate. It's something to experience for sure.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, so tell everybody how to find you on IG, Facebook, if you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
How do people follow you and your journey?
Yeah, absolutely. On Facebook and Instagram, /Meaty Mike 20. On YouTube, just /Meaty Mike. Really easy to find. Love just cooking up some different stuff, some wild game, and everything from beer can chicken to ribs, just like doing some different stuff. I have some fun stuff in my freezer right now. Speaking of Buffalo, I have some bison in my freezer, some cool stuff that I plan on putting in my smoker soon. So, yeah, again, Facebook and Instagram /Meaty Mike 20 and YouTube just /Meaty Mike.
All right. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
Cool. Take care.
Take care. All right. Thanks for watching episode 10 of The Cud. That was Meaty Mike. Meaty Mike 20 on IG and Facebook, and Meaty Mike on YouTube. Take care, like, and subscribe. This is Dino Dan Smoking, and I'm out.